triple jump is? I see a raise your hand. Yeah? Okay. That's a little bit more than I expected, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I just want you to know, it's not the one with the pole, all right? It's not the one with the mat, okay? And it's not the one where you jump over that thing. Okay, now how many of you know what triple jump is? It seems like a little bit less. All right, so triple jump is the one with the sand pit and the runway, okay? So there's two. There's one that's a long jump, and the triple jump has 3 jumps. A hop, a step, and a jump. That's what I do. That's what Daisy does. Another thing, so when we triple jump, what we love at big meets is for the crowd to get involved, okay? So I always do a clap, you guys. It's kind of like a slow clap, all right? It goes like this, yeah? And that's when I would jump. Thanks, that was great. So I am a storyteller, okay? I like to write, I do blogs, things like that, so I only know how to speak in story. So please, join me on this journey. So, I went to high school in Downers Grove. Through track and field, I received a scholarship to Michigan State University. After graduating, I moved back home to Chicago. In 2017, my second year trying to be a professional triple jumper, I was broke. Like, broke, okay? And my friends didn't understand why I couldn't stay out late with them, and I wasn't seeing any improvement in my training. 5 months into training with my new coach, I began thinking, maybe this isn't for me, you know? Maybe it's high time I got a full-time job and began being a productive member of society. Yeah. Because my part-time job as a popcorn chef was fun and all, but, you know, I have this thing called a degree. Maybe I should, I don't know, use it. So, I say this to my coach, and he's a very passionate Greek man. He goes, "Are you crazy? After all the time we spent, you just finish the indoor season and then we'll see." I'm like, fine. There's no arguing with the Greek man, I tell you. Indoor season comes around, and I get a new personal record by 7 inches. In the triple jump, 7 inches is kind of a big deal, especially for someone who graduated 2 years ago at the time. He urged me to continue. His, along with my parents' belief in me, helped me to build more confidence in my ability. By the end of the outdoor season, I was in the running to participate in the London 2017 World Championship meet. The World Championships is like the Olympics, but just for track. But one thing was in the way, the standard. I didn't have it. It's the minimum mark required to qualify to compete at the meet. It was about a foot farther than anything I had ever jumped in my life. I had already PR'd by 7 inches, and now they're telling me I need to jump 12 more inches on top of that? It was a difficult task. Have you ever, this is to you guys, have you ever gone after something that you weren't sure you could achieve? Just a show of hands. Yeah? You're like, I like to think I can do it, but, you know, it's iffy. Maybe coming to college, or having an athletic goal, or applying for a job. And how did these things make you feel? Excited? Stressed, I heard stressed. Scared? Anxious? Nervous? Yeah. I felt all of these things. And as me and my coach boarded a plane to Greece to compete in as many meets as possible, to try to get this standard, these emotions were just like bubbling inside of me, just growing. I jumped in 4 meets with nothing to show for it. My last one was in a town called Kavala in the northern Greek village with a beautiful scenic view. In the field events, you get 6 jumps. By my 5th attempt, I still hadn't jumped far enough. I stood on the end of the runway, praying to God just to help me fly. I told myself, I love you, and I believe in you. I focused on the task at hand, and I clapped, signaling the crowd to join signaling the crowd around me to join in for my final soar. You gotta follow my rhythm. Pause. Pause. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. That's what the whole crowd was doing as I stood on the runway. I took a deep breath, pushed out the back, took my hop, I leapt into my step, and I sprung into my jump. I turned around and I looked at the official, and he held up a red flag. It was a foul. It didn't count. Yeah. I was done. My journey was over. That was it. A week later, I booked my flight to go back home to Chicago. And I was contemplating my future in track and field. As I packed, I received a phone call, and on the other end was a woman named Aretha. She was calling to tell me that the IAAF, as well as USA Track and Field, wanted me to compete at the World Championships representing the United States of America. I was ecstatic. I burst into the hallway, banging into my coach's door, telling, I made it, Well, I was still on the phone, so I'm trying to be quiet. And he didn't believe me at first, but believe a week later, I was moving. I came into the competition ranked 32nd out of 32 people. If you do the math, that means last place. By the time I left the meet, I was 13th, and I almost made it into finals, top 12 coastal finals. After this reminded me that I could achieve anything. A mustard seed becomes a great tree. Have faith in yourself. Feed yourself love and be a dreamer. Surround yourself with those who believe in you. Last year, I broke 2 American records, and I wouldn't have done any of it without staying true to myself and with those people who are in my corner, my team. Whether you're pursuing your athletic goals or interviewing for a job, have faith to go for it. Believe in your ability to achieve it, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Thank you.